Hello everyone, welcome to our episode of Music and Musicians. Today we have a very wonderful topic about musicians and relationships, or music and relationships. So kindly, before we start, I'm requesting, if you've not subscribed, to click that button below and also like. You can also comment and ask your questions or anything. Just send your views. We will be glad to hear from you. My name is Peter Keraro. So we have several guests and I'll request them to introduce themselves. Welcome.
Thank you. I go by the name Bernard Mwangi. I'm a music teacher and also a student, a happy guy. Yeah, let's interact together. Yeah, thank you.
I am a poet, a teacher, and my name is Elizabeth Mugambi.
And the one and only Peter Keraro, a musician, a diplomat, a historian, all that in one person.
And I'm Eugenia Gakuru, a food scientist, but currently I love psychology, social sciences, and just understanding people, because in my field it's all about understanding people, understanding relationships, and understanding what makes people happy and what makes people tick. Yes.
Wonderful. You love everything.
Yes.
So today we are going to do things differently. Mr. Ben will guide us and then we will follow. Things will flow. Karibu.
Asante. So, first question. A musician should really marry another musician. Is it true or do you reject? Let's start here.
Reject.
Okay, how about you? Peter?
50-50.
Is that your final answer?
I accept.
You accept?
I also accept.
Okay, I reject. Yeah. So, Eugenia, can you start by explaining the points?
I'll do it shortly because okay, you can debate a whole day, but I'm thinking if one is open, you can always learn to be with other people's schedules. It's about understanding and knowing where you can compromise. I know musicians need to understand something about your partner's career and what it takes. But I think there should be a common ground for different careers to match and make a good family and life and enjoy each other's company, however short that could be in terms of time.
So for me that is 50-50. So in the first place, if a musician marries another musician, they will most likely have a good life because they will assist each other, like in their projects. And then you see the schedule is like the other person will just understand this person was maybe in practice, he was in recording, he was somewhere. On the other hand, a musician marrying someone who's not a musician can be good because you will also experience the other person's life and what they love. Like you can have something outside of music. The only disadvantage with that is that there could be a lot of misunderstanding. Given the life of a musician, maybe traveling and secluding themselves to write music, shouting in the house anytime music comes to the mind, waking up at night to write music. So for me it is 50-50, but on the higher side I think I will accept to
Actually, you have pinpointed on the second question, but it's okay.
Well, I'm going to support my brother because shared musical experiences tend to bring a certain bond, because whatever you're thinking is alike. whichever maybe the schedule you're having, it is just in the same field. You're not literally going out, you're just there. So because you're together, so your minds think alike. Whatever you're doing, the activities you're doing together. Same blood, eh? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, as for me, I reject because even though there are the positive sides, I can say that it's good. Okay, you will vibe with another musician, but it's good to explore. And you will learn other things. You know how to live with people, other different people. Example, they don't like music, so you know how to cope with them. Yeah, that's me.
But just imagine marrying a person who does not love music. And the way sometimes musicians can be crazy.
Yeah.
They can just decide to start shouting, maybe you were just down. All
Yeah,
that life.
but see, you'll understand each other. You learn how to live with each other.
You have someone, the one who doesn't love music.
Yeah.
I'd love to
we
hear
have
that.
sadists.
Yeah.
We are sadists. Yeah. We are
Sadist.
Yeah, we don't like music.
I thought music is universal.
And I think even the
language.
most interesting part is when you're sharing the same taste in music. Yes.
Hey, sharing the same taste.
Yes.
That was kind of boring. Yeah? Because, you'll just be listening to the same things every day. There's no growth.
Oh, but at least there is some inspiration within you
Hey,
from
For me-
outside the environment.
for me, probably I would love someone who has a different taste so that I can learn.
Oh,
from
but
them.
they're still musicians. Oh.
Why must you emphasize it? It's not a must.
But it's good.
It's good, yes.
Over to our next question. So musicians travel a lot. This is a major cause of infidelity in a relationship. True or false?
I was about to answer.
True.
False.
It's true.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
I'll have to
I
defend.
think you have to
Actually, we'll start with
Yeah.
No, we start with you.
No.
We're not going
the
to.
odd one now.
I will start from that side.
Okay, I say it's true because we are all human. So, okay, example, musicians are always out. Is it true? So the time,
Mostly.
yes, mostly you're out. Let's say, for example, in a month you come out home only twice, and I don't know where you stay.
Yeah.
I don't know where you stay. I don't know who you are with. Obviously, as a human, we started out from someone, and as humans, we like to pinpoint something, like to give faults. So we end up to kugombana. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I think as far as the musicians are always out, the bond that you are having as as a couple, it tends to break. We always say it's just like long distance relationships. You are not there. You don't. The feelings tend to die away. They fade away in a way. So. So the distance actually matters. The closer you are, the better. Yes. So the far away you are, everything drifts away.
I think that question makes me support number one, because that a musician should marry another musician. They will understand each other, and then the issue of infidelity comes with character. You see, if you get a bad partner, or a partner who is not truthful, who has a bad character, even if you stay together forever, like you're going everywhere together, he'll still cheat. Yeah, even if you are with him wherever, he'll just find a way of finding someone. But if you get someone with good character, they will know that I'm supposed to be straight. And then one thing that I think this is just my thought. for you to succeed in anything, even if it's business, it's music, you must be principled and you must have good character. So if you are a person who is always moving from one person to the other, you lose focus and your growth will be limited. So any musician who knows their goal will most probably be principled, and I think there are reduced chances of infidelity, because you are actually very busy doing work, not busy finding another partners. Yes, and then it is also interesting. Sometimes if I see you every day, I can get bored. Like if I listen to something regularly, I get bored. So once I go out, I'll miss you. Then when I come back,
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
yes. So I wouldn't mind even if we go to different parts. You go to Mandera, I go to Wajir. Then after 1 month, we come back.
A whole month.
Yes. Yes.
Hey.
So
unatetea hiyo point sana juu ya
yes,
musician.
I'm the only person who is accepting that. Okay, am I accepting or rejecting? I'm rejecting. Yes, all of you are accepting.
Okay, for me, I think I'm accepting, because I'm thinking, especially for young couple, I think these people have very hot blooded. I know, yeah, and then there's the other thing about love language. Maybe one person their love language is time, so spending time with them, and doing Wajiro, whatever. And I'm feeling that you go with them, maybe they're working also in their other,
That's
yeah,
not my
or
problem.
maybe they have a kid. And now you have to go and they have to remain.
But you see, before we married, I am sure, like, you spent time together. So probably went where I was going, and you know who I am. You know my character.
Your lifestyle.
Yes.
Yes, and my lifestyle.
So I remember like this DJ, I don't remember why, but I had that story where he's surrounded by ladies and they are dressed all this for a party, and he's the DJ. He's there, he's feeling now, no, I know men are visual, so in that environment, he's feeling now, his blood is boiling, and now he knows the wife is at home, and he calls her. Like he's in a different state, and he calls her, there's an emergency, and the wife is like, what? Yeah, just board a plane and come over. And the wife thinks that, he said he's sick. There's an emergency, just come in. The wife comes, and then he tells her what he was going through, that he has these gigs and there are all these beautiful women coming, and he's feeling so tempted, and he decided to call her. Now, in how many cases you feel a man doing that? Maybe you don't have the resources to do that. Maybe sometimes you're just like, okay, I think it's testing your principles too far.
Now, let me ask. So that makes me support number one. What if the person I've married is not a musician? Do you think they'll ever understand that I can be faithful? Because I'm ever away.
If you spend time with them, I truly trust you and believe you.
I'll not have time to spend with them because I'm always on the move.
See,
So if they don't love music, they'll not move with me.
see, during the courtship, you had time together, you spent it together.
From where? I was moving.
See, for example, you have said you are moving together,
That is if the person is a musician, you can easily move. If the person is
It's
not a
not.
musician,
Oh yeah.
to become
It's going to be
hard.
difficult.
But that way, the ladies watching kindly know that I'm not like negative. I'm open to anything, even the doctors around them. But they must believe that musicians are not players.
But you know, the people who are mostly tempted are the men.
Why not
The
ladies?
men
Even the ladies.
musicians. Mostly, like that is 8 years.
Do you know?
compared.
But do you know most lady musicians, for you to make it in the industry, they have they are usually forced to compromise with their character probably. Like you have to sleep with someone for him to connect you to somewhere so that your song will hit. That happens to a lot of ladies than men.
But who has told that lady that she should comply?
That is just a promoter of music, not necessarily the person who loves music. I can be the person who funds you. Then I tell you, for me to fund you, you have to do this and this.
But mainly the one who sings is a man.
Yes, but not a musician. A man,
okay.
not a musician.
But that man is in the music industry. So it's still...
No.
Okay, not a musician. Okay.
It's getting hot in here. So yeah, number 3. A musician's aim is to make their music popular around the world for good intentions, of course. But this comes with wide recognition and fame. This comes with detrimental effects to one significant relationship. For example, we have the spouse, the family, and society. What's your view on that?
So, we're starting.
You are acting.
Okay. So my view is, I don't think the relationship should be affected. Because in the first place, like my family knows from a long time, I am a musician. I naturally move and interact with so many people. And there is also the possibility of me moving to even different countries. By the way, very soon I'm going to move there. Currently, I just moved to Uganda over the weekend, but with time I'll start moving to different countries. So they know that my career requires me to move. So they have to accept and support me. So I don't see anything negative about the musicians movement. How will I grow if I just stay?
I think the question was about fame. How does fame affect that?
Fame? You want me to make it without fame? I must be famous. So you see, all this thing, number 2 and number 3, the second question, the third question, I think they lie towards character. How is your character? Like, I know myself, fame should not, sometimes the young people, like Benapa, they think of love, fame, and glory, yeah? Mostly. I want to have someone going to love me, I want to be famous, and have glory. But if you can, outdo those 3 things, like they will not affect you in any way, they'll just make you better, then that cannot affect your relationship. So the thing is, find a way of outgrowing fame, outgrowing glory, and love. Yeah, I'm not saying that you should not love, but you need to outgrow it, because just love people, but let it not make you become compromised in other ways, negative ways.
I'm thinking the three the things that bring out someone's character is fame, money, pleasure. Like give a man those and you'll see their true colors.
But I already have those.
They're not there yet. But I think they come with someone might start seeing the rest like they don't matter a lot. Like you are the god in that sense, in the family. And maybe you expect your family to also respect you or treat you how your fans are doing the same out there. So you want to come home and everyone is, adoring you because you're this famous person. If you say this, they should. If I don't eat that, if I can't sit on that, like it affects them in a way. And then the other thing is, you're famous, I'm not. How am I feeling? you out there, people applauding you wherever you go, and I'm feeling small. Yeah, it can affect in a significant way. If it's your kids going to school and people and watoto wa Peter, don't you know Peter is this? And they're expecting you to perform in a different way, or follow a different your father's career or something like that. And when they choose something else, it affects them. That's why I feel most musicians or famous people, they like hiding their families from the public eye, because it's not everyone who wants the cameras all over. So in that way, it can affect, especially if your significant other is an introvert.
But I feel if you cannot handle small success, you cannot also handle big success.
True.
So if the moment I buy a pen, the pen that goes for 100 shillings, everyone must know. Though then when I'll get $1 million, that will be a mess. And they always say money does not love noise. So if you want to know someone will be a nuisance, just look the way they handle small success, then you can tell there.
So you know that when dating.
So I think the best is the families should actually know who their loved ones are doing, what actually they're doing while in that industry. And as you're saying, of course, without fame, fame has to be there. Yes. So as much as you're saying these people do not want popularity, they do not want people to know them, there is also that inferiority within the one who is not ready to be publicized. So yeye mwenyewe anasikia hapana, hapa kuna kitu kinaendelea. Why doesn't this person, isn't he or she proud of me or proud of my family? So in other words, down there tunasemanga kwa ground vitu is different. So out there you find people will know, okay, this is a good phase, there's nothing going on, but kwa ground someone kuna ule anaumia, I'm feeling I'm missing out on something.
Kuna mwingine anasema umeingia kwa vikundi zingine.
Actually,
join some.
Like example, you have said much, but to support your point, I can say that example, people did not know where your fame came from. Like you grew, let's say, in a short while you became famous, so people start speculating. You join this or that, then they start looking at your family differently. It can affect them, and also the pressure they get into. They are seen as the 1%. Like they must carry themselves in this way. They must act this way. Yeah, inapeana to pressure familia.
And as much as these people are moving from one place to another, tukiangalia stories za culture, these people will also change from how you used to know this person, from the foundation. I'm looking at the musicians, how they began. They're very humble, but as time goes by, there are those who really changed. And you're like, okay, is this person the same as the one who I really knew 10 years ago or 5 years ago? So there is that change.
But you see, if I'm becoming famous, I must change. I must change even my friends. I cannot just be having maybe we were somewhere like we
The
had
hustlers.
the hustlers, but that is not the best term. Probably the friends were just idlers. Yeah. And then I'm moving to another stage where I need to work harder, because for you to maintain it, you must work harder. So anyone who is not bringing value to me, I have to change them. And then I don't have to listen to what people are saying. If the people think I joined Illuminati to get whatever I'm getting, that's their problem. I know I worked for it.
Yeah, it's their problem.
You
But
be
your family,
you.
yeah, it's affected.
Even my family needs to know it is the people's problem. Yeah, my family is benefiting, and by the way, if they're not supporting me, I just continue because the life is mine.
Yeah.
Based on that, I have another question. Okay, differing music taste amongst partners is a deal breaker in a relationship. Can you share your views on that?
Actually.
different
different
music.
music tastes.
amongst partners. It's a deal breaker.
That's enough for me.
No, it's not a deal breaker.
Might some years.
I'm also turning bitchy. I'm turning bitchy.
Certainly.
Why it's not?
Yeah.
I love variety, and I think I'd love to have someone that I'm curious about their life, their taste. Maybe they're vegetarians and I'm not, so I'm like, how does their food taste? You know, like they're just different. We're not the same. I tend to not like someone who likes everything I like.
We like
Hey,
mistakes.
come with something new, you know. Make life interesting. Like it's having a flower garden with only red roses. Oh, put them colors and make the world beautiful. Yeah, come with your hip hop. I don't understand anything. We jump together and yeah. I also like seeing you happy. So if that's what makes you happy, I think I should be happy for what makes you happy. Yes.
So for me, they always say change is good as a rest. So I feel like we cannot be listening to the same things always. Like I'm a cool guy, I know I'm cool guy. Support my thought. I'm a cool guy. I love things that are cool. So I love listening to a lot of classical music and music that is not shouting, like the way money people should not shout when they have money. So my music is cool. I want someone who will firirinda. They'll make things crazy when I'm down. You know, sometimes I can be very cool. I want to hear something different. So I don't think that can be like a relationship breaker. Actually, that one can bring even more bond because sometimes, you know, we will have conflicts. I want to listen to mine and you don't want to listen to yours. Not you.
Exactly.
Not you. Them. So they want to listen to something different. Then we will argue, and you know, conflict is part of growth. And the moment we resolve that conflict, our bond will actually grow further.
No, but what you say is you're talking about my point, yeah. As much as we are differing, as much as that conflict, that argument is coming up, you tend to actually maybe I need some space, at least for a while. Now, okay, so that is what you need. Now, why don't you just finish your song? When you finish, now I'll also listen to songs on my side.
That will depend on how we handle our issues. Yeah, if that is the way to handle issues, then fine. I'll come find you listening to Toxic Love, then
Time is up. My remote.
I can add to that, like example, you're going to an event, and the event will be example, let's say, it's a soul fest, example. They listen to soul music, and for instance, she likes hip hop, you like soul, so she'll be left behind.
no.
In that
Yeah.
How?
she'll be left behind.
Next time we'll go to what she loves.
So you'll be taking turns.
I'll force myself to like them.
But you know, there are some of the situations where you find your song is being sung,
Yeah.
and you're just
You're
active,
just-
and then so the time is just
You leave
bored
somebody
and
hanging.
wondering,
Is he sick?
what are you doing here? But I think, yes.
It's tricky.
So it's kind of tricky.
But we cannot love the same things all the time. There have to be sometimes like you love something and like can't love it.
But like minds think. How do you I like minds.
Like always think about it.
Yeah. I like minds or like people think I like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the perspective of music.
Yeah.
Because I'm imagining I've gone to an event, I've gone to a wedding party or a birthday party, and then there are songs that have been sung there, and you find that you and your partner, both of them know that song. So you're like, hey, we need
Vibe,
to, it's our time. That's a vibe. So you sing together, you dance together from the beginning to the end. But the exact one where you find only knows that song. I know my song. So I'm waiting for my chance.
Yes, to shine.
I'm waiting for the DJ to sing my song so that he can shine. And the DJ to sing a song so that he can shine.
And that is good competition.
Okay, that is under competition. But there's still some conflict in there.
And I
There's
said
some
conflict is part of growth.
Yes,
So
I remember this lady who said she was married to this man for 30 years and they had been going for a football match to watch in the stadium, and the lady would join the husband and she would cheer. He wakes up, she wakes up. And then after that, yes, they are discussing and they are saying, oh, we like football. And the wife is like, I don't like football. What? We've been going for the... Yeah, because you like it. And he's like, why didn't you ever tell me what you like? And she loves something totally different. Like, it's ballet dancing. And the husband is like, I wish I knew I would be taking you. But she comes and pretends, and I don't know. After that, yes, she's thinking, no, I've been wasting time with you. I think it's the same thing with the music.
I think that's why I
You
say
can share the love yours, love mine, but when I'm listening to mine, listen to mine.
yeah, and even when we're going to the concert, when I'm going to mine, let's go mine. Then
Yes.
we'll go to yours. Even if I'll be bored
Always
for 2
speak
hours,
it out.
I'll just be smiling all the time.
The point is speaking out what you
Okay,
like. I
speaking
don't
your
like your
mind.
music, but I like mine. Just don't compromise. Saying, let's just listen to what he likes, and you never speak yours.
Or you agree on the days. Yeah, Mondays, Wednesdays, you're going to listen to your music. It's day my music.
So in a nutshell, lazima tuvumilia.
And you.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, another question. You can know a lot about a person you are dating by the type of music they listen to or produce. Is it true? Is it false? That's true.
Okay.
I can say true, but it's shaky.
Too and shaky. I don't know if I could say no, but just in between.
Because let me explain it. For me, like, okay, you can tell a lot about what somebody is listening to, but we have these people whereby akipata kitu ikimbamba, unaweza kwa playlist. So like, he or she has a mixture. You listen to emo, jazz, rap, sometimes, depression. You can't know what the state he's in, so like, it becomes tricky, it's mysterious. Yeah, that's me.
Well, I think knowing someone through the music they really love, it shows their character. It shows the kind of person they are, what they're doing, what... I think me through music I'll just be able to identify what does this person really love, maybe about life, or his goals. Yeah. What he's thinking. I can know that through the music.
So like kama anachanganya kila kitu.
You also know they are mixed.
Yes.
They are very dynamic.
Okay, let's say like example, in a good way. A lot of gospel, but in secret, it's just secular gospel. So gospel, it's like a stage play, like pretend.
But still, no. Unless you never knew that he listens to.
You don't know he listens to secular and stuff.
No. When you're with her,
Yeah.
when you're with her,
Yeah.
you know she listens to gospel.
Yeah, she.
So automatically you will know that she's a church-going person.
Yeah.
She's this holy girl.
Yeah.
But if at all you come and realize she's listening to secular, you know maybe there is something that maybe triggered her to start listening to that.
Yeah, it's a realization, but
As maybe like holy girls and she wants to pretend to be
Yes.
one.
Who is holy?
Holy.
Holy. Yes.
yeah, the only ones.
So for me, I think
Image
we had an episode on music and character. I think our viewers should watch.
Yeah.
If you've not not watch, you should go and watch. There's a way that music can influence your character. So whatever you listen to mostly can affect the way you behave. So if you listen to music that is advocating for violence, most probably you are violent. You're a violent person. So the music that you listen to can help me determine who you are. But on the other side, some people just listen to music for fun. Yeah. So you have to understand that at this time this person is listening it for fun, and at this time they are serious. So you can find out that maybe by trying to sample what you'll find them listening in a period of time. It cannot be just once. Like a Monday, I find Eugenia listening to reggae. Then after a week, we meet, she's listening to reggae. I know she loves reggae. And then I'll try to find out what is the message of that music that she listens to. And nowadays, people don't hide. You'll see it even in the status, TikTok. See, you cannot hide your character on all platforms.
Yeah.
And even from your friends, what they listen to. Yeah, but I cannot judge a person by just singing church songs. If you always sing church songs, that does not mean you're good. Yeah, that could mean that you are saved or something, but I have to dig deep. But on the other side again, people who listen to cool music are cool people like me.
Why are you insisting on
Okay,
that
why
one?
insisting on you?
Because I know myself. People who listen to rough music.
We are not rough.
They are
We're
rough.
not rough, I see.
They are rough.
I'm very
No.
soft. Very soft.
That's
No, you want my view?
yes.
You can tell, but you cannot say like this person is just cool. But you can say, as he said, you listen to so many genres of music. So in that case, I think you're dynamic. You love variety, just like food. No favorite. You can cook anything. You can go anywhere. You can mix with any type of people. You can fit with the old, with the young, with the kids. Yeah, this is someone who is very dynamic and they're not rigid in their and in their choices. Yeah, in that sense, you would know something like that. But generally speaking, you cannot say someone is holy because they're listening to gospel music, or they are very dirty because they are listening. Some people don't even know what the song is saying. They're just singing their own things, but they just like the beats. So unless you tell someone, have you listened to what that song is saying? They're like, no. I just hear the chorus or the few words I know, like the Afro beats. You really don't understand the language, but some places you sing, and the rest don't even know what they're saying. You're just dancing, and someone can judge you by that, and you're singing dirty songs. They have no idea. So in that case, you cannot say specifically this person is holy or not or dirty, but you can say this person is cool. Yes, he's vibrant. Yes, that's what I think.
I have a friend who we were going to the movie shop mostly, I think most part of last year and the other year. Every day we go to that movie shop, we ask for the old millennial music. Even the owner of the movie shop knew it. So once he sees him at the door, they change the music to the old millennial. And it was very interesting. Actually, I was looking forward to that moment. When we get there, everything will change. Yeah, so that is him, and he's a nice guy. He loves old things. I will not say his name here.
He's an old soul.
Yes, he's not old, but he loves old things.
Well,
It's in a new body.
knowing that song, knowing that a certain person is into a certain song, as you're saying it, you can know the character. For example, our good friend here is in a country.
I love country
Yeah.
music.
So automatically we can say she loves country music.
Yeah.
So even it triggers the way you doing things, the way you are dressing,
And where you live.
and where you live
Like
as well.
living in the suburbs.
Exactly. So you can also describe someone.
Yeah, also the ones watching, you can tell us in the comments what's your view.
Yes.
So yeah, the last question. Do you believe it's the best way to communicate love is through a song or music?
Yes.
I also say yes.
Yes.
I think our songs. Oh, have you said your answer? I'm jumping.
I'll say yes.
Yeah, you-
Okay, yes, because there are some things I would want to tell someone, but I cannot like phrase all that. But you listen to a song and you're like, I just want to say all of these things, but I don't know how to just sit and tell you everything. So sending you this song, and you're just listening, and I mean every word of that song. You're just like, wow, that's awesome. It has the tune. I think I just fall in love with songs. Don't send me one.
That used to happen to us when we were in high school. So we could receive letters with a certain dedication to you, and especially us, not you. Yeah, so it is actually the easiest way of communication. In some ways, some men find it difficult to speak. So the way they'll approach you is through music.
I can add on that. Even now, they write letters to students.
Are they?
Yeah, they write.
Really?
Yeah.
Dedications are there?
Yeah. Yes, some language.
Mwalimu Joy wana-
No. The learners I'm dealing with, they tend to speak it out. Only those, the few.
Like it goes in, like, let's say the other person is in another school. They are how you make your function. So if you cannot make it to go, you can write a letter and send it.
Pass.
Yeah.
For me, I think that point is very true. For me, the people that I've loved the most have mostly written a song dedicated to them. Some even don't know. There's a time that I loved someone so much. I think I had a crush on them. I could not tell them. Actually, we went for lunch somewhere in town. There's a good hotel called the Chicken Baristo. We went there. Maybe she's listening. I could not
She'll get your message.
express my feelings.
How you express it.
But I came to write a song called, I think I gave it a title, How Do I Start From? Where do I start from? Because I was confused. How will I start? Yes, so I think music has a way of just expressing our emotions and giving the deeper feelings. Only that sometimes you will not find the chance to express it. Yeah, so actually for a musician, you can understand a musician more when you listen to whatever he's trying to write and express through their music. But when we teach you church music, we're trying to tell you to holy people. Yeah, so I support. Have you
So
ever-
write a song to your
Loved one.
Yes.
or
If you,
tell them one.
our viewers, if you love me, write a song to me. Yes.
Or you call them to serenade your loved one.
Yeah, I can also serenade you and confuse you. But I'll not be
Hear something.
Yeah, let them write. Even if you still have the courage to speak up, still write a song, sing a song to commemorate the whole of that.
To back your words.
That feeling is to back your words. Yes.
For me, you've said what you wanted to say, and I can say music is a beautiful thing. I love music. Music is life. Music is everything. Even the birds, they wake up, they sing. If you watch documentaries when mating, they produce some sounds or rhymes to attract the other mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for me. And sadly, it's our last question. We'd like to continue, but time. Hit us in the comment section. Tell us if you like the video, like, share, subscribe. You can even join us. Just comment it and we'll get back to you. Yeah, over to Peter.
Thank you very much. Do you have a final comment?
Got to be thinking about the songs and the love songs when you're just from listening to a nice love song and you meet someone out there and they're just saying hi and you feel that hi is so romantic. It's just what is in my head. Anyway, yeah, you can express a lot through love, and love affects relationships in different ways than we can imagine if only we sit and digest that. Yes.
Thank you.
I think I already said it. Yeah. So we're just waiting for monitors. I'm still waiting for monitors. Yes.
And we're also waiting for your views, our viewers. And if you think I've loved you at one point, just now have your song come for it. It's not a must proceed to the next level, but if you are confused enough, or convinced enough, not confused, then make things work. So thank you very much, and we are looking up to receiving your views and seeing you in the next episode. Let's tell them a thank you.
Thank
Thank you.